Namaste everyone. In today's class, we will discuss about the 10th mudra named Shaktichalini Mudra. 9 mudras we have covered, and with this mudra, Shaktichalini Mudra, our third chapter of Hathapradipika, third of this will be completed. And it is one of the very important mudra, as here you will get to know the concept of Kundalini Shakti, concept of Kanda, role of Kundalini in detail, why Kundalini awakening is important for us. So these kinds of concepts we will clear. So approx 26 slokas here in this mudra. So today we will complete it. Okay. Oh, sorry, I did not open it. Please 1 minute, give me. Is my screen is visible to you all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. अथ शक्तिचालनम. The first sloka of this Shakti Chalan Mudra, it is about the synonyms of the Kundalini. As like Susmana, we discussed now, Susmana, Madhya Marg, Brahmadhar, Brahmadwar, Shambhavi, as like 7 kinds of synonyms of Susmana Nadi there. So these are the synonyms of Kundalini Shakti. First is we called it is Kutilangi. It's one name. Kundalini, it's a very one of the famous name Kundalini. Bhujangi, we also call it Bhujangi because Bhujangasana also you know very well. Bhujangasana, Bhujang meaning snake. So that's why because it also be called a snake. That's why Bhujangi also it's one's name. Shakti, half Shakti, because we also call it is also consider as like Parvati. Chandramandal we call that is the place of the Lord Shiva, and the genital region below the navel region, that region is the place of the Parvati. That's why we in Parvati we know the Shakti. That's why its another name is also Shakti. Iswarim, Iswarim just equal to God. Iswarim. Kundali, that is Kundalini, and it is Kundali. So also another name. Arundhati, Arundhati meaning which bring the morning in the world. That is Arun meaning morning. So as like same, by the practicing of Kundalini, we get the state of the higher stage of spirituality. Our all chakras will activated. That's why we call it is Arundhati. Itte Sabda Paryek Vachnaha. Paryay Vachnaha. So these all are the same name. So how many total are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Total 7 kinds of names. Please remember all the names. Okay? Yes. In the next sloka, it is the importance of Kundalini. Why? What's the need? What we will get by the Kundalini and how it works. It is Uddhat Kapatam tu Yatha Kunchikaya Hatat Kundalinaya Tatha Yogi Mokshadwaram Vivedayata. Now here they are comparing Kundalini with the key. As you know very well, for example, it is a door, okay, and it is locked, and you are giving your full efforts, but without the key, it will not open. You all know very well because that lock fixed inside. Now, it's very difficulty to open this door without the key. As like same liberation path. And if we get the key, then within a second we can open it. Within a second. That's here how key is important to open the door as like same the door of liberation. The door of liberation is also locked and its key is Kundalini. Yeah, Kundalini. With the help of Kundalini, we can open the door of the liberation. It is the meaning of this sloka. Next sloka, they are telling, Yena margena gantavyam brahmasthanam niramayam. Mukhe nachadya tadwaram parisupta parameswarim. Now here they are telling ki how, what's the general state of the Kundalini? In me and you, because we are not a too much good practitioners of yoga, in our body, how Kundalini survived, how it lived there. They're telling, Yena margena gantavya brahmasthanam niramayam. The place of brahmasthanam, brahmasthanam meaning Susmana Nadi, that we also call the Brahma Nadi, and Mukhen Achadya Tadwaram. It is closing that entering door. Parsuktam Parameswarim. Parsuktam, it is in sleeping position. Parameswarim. Parameswarim meaning Kundalini Shakti. We already discussed that. It is a synonym of the Kundalini. For example, here you can understand it is the nadis. You all know very well. In your body, total how many nadis are there?
72,000.
72,000.
Total 72,000. And out of 72,000, how many nadis are measured?
3.
3 are very, very, very major. See, Sainta, they tell out of 3,50,000, 14 kinds of nadis are important. And few texts they are telling out of 72,000, 10 nadis are important. And out of that 10 nadi, these three nadis are important. And out of these three nadi, Ida, Pingla, and Susmana, one nadi, that name is Susmana nadi, Brahma nadi. It is very, very most important nadi in our body. As like same, if we call that in India, total more than 130 million people, and out of 130 million people, one person is major. Who is it? That is our president. And second person is our prime minister. These are the very, very important citizen of India. As like same, Ida, Pingla, Susmana. They are very, very important. Nadi in our body. And here in this sloka, Swatmaramji is telling, you can see downside. Here, they are mentioning here Mooladhara Chakra also. It is the entrance of Susmana Nadi. Yes, please, what is it? It is
Entrance of the Sushumna.
entrance of the Susmana Nadi. Here, Swatmaramji is telling Kundalini Shakti is closing the door with her mouth. In this kind, 3 point half circles. As like this, Kundalini Shakti, it is the location of the Kundalini Shakti in our body. Its mouth is on the entrance of the Brahmanadi. Okay? It's the general state without the yoga practitioner's state. And in the next sloka,
Sir, please repeat that sentence. Mouth or door.
here you can understand the sleeping Parmeshwari, meaning the Kundalini Shakti is in sleeping position and with her mouth closing that door. It means it is its mouth at the closing, or you can say entrance of the Susmana Nadi, through which is the path of the knot of Brahmasthana. So downside, that Mooladhara Chakra location we also call that is our Brahmasthana or Brahmanadi, you can say here, the place beyond suffering. It the it is the Sushmana Nadi, and at the entrance of the Sushmana Nadi, this Kundalini is situated in coiled structure. 3 point half circles it is coiled total. Now, have you understood the position of the Kundalini?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. In the next sloka, it is telling Kando Urdhave Kundalini Shakti Sukta Mokshaya Yoginam Bandhanaya Che Mudhanam Yasatam Veti Sayogavit. Now, here are going to more narrow. Now, here you can see it is Kanda. Kanda detail you will study in the Vasist Samhita. There is in the Vasist Samhita, there is very particular mention, and they divided in human body 97 angul. It's like 1 angul, 2 angul, 3 angul, total 4 angul. In the Vasist Samhita, it tells our body total is 96 anguls, 96 fingers, our body. Okay. That NS region is the, that is we call it is Mool region, And above that Moola region, above the 12 anguls, there is the place of the Kanda. Few other texts, they also create a conflict here. Few tells ki above the NS, there is a location of Madhya Marga, Madhya Sthana, and just above the Madhya Sthan, that is the location of Kanda. But according to this sloka, it follows the location of Kanda is 12 angul from the NS region. 10 angul. You can understand if it is NS region. So here, if I starting measuring Forungal, 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 it is the location of the Kanda. Okay. So same you can estimate from the Mooladhara Chakra, its location approximately below the, I think 3 to 4 inch just below the navel region. There, that from that area till that area, Kundalini is there. Okay. And same he is repeating Supta. It is in the sleeping position. Mokshaya Yoginam. Yes, it's very important question. And one time this question has been asked in the exam also. Question was that Kundalini Shakti is the door for liberation for whom? For the yoginam who are the practitioners of the yoga. For that person, Kundalini is the door of liberation. And the same Kundalini in the case of Mudhanam. Mudhanam meaning those who are the general persons. And they are telling Mudhanam, the ignorant people. As like me and you, we all are the ignorant people because we don't know how to evoke our Kundalini. That's why we are the ignorant people. The bondage for the ignorant, meaning those persons who are the in the cycle of birth and death. They are the ignorant people. For that, the Kundalini is bondage. And for the yogi, that is Kundalini is
For
liberation.
liberation.
Yes,
No, I said Kundalini for a yogi is for liberation. The same thing I was
yes,
repeating.
yes. Because of Kundalini, yogi can get the liberation, and the same Kundalini is responsible for the bondage. Why yogi gets the liberation by the Kundalini, but the ignorant people they get bondage by the Kundalini. Why? Yes, please use your mind and give the answer of this question.
Because they are very involved in worldly activities.
Yes, they are not practicing of yoga, pranayama, mudras. That's why their Kundalini is still sleeping. That's why the Kundalini is responsible for the ignorant people bondage. Bondage to the social, this mundane life. And in the case of yogi, yoga sadhaka, they know how to activate their Kundalini. For those guys, Kundalini helps to reach the liberation stage. That's why these both in the two cases, Kundalini had 2 kinds of roles. In the next sloka, it is telling Kundalini Kutilakarah Sarvavat Prikirtita Sa Shaktichalita Yen se Mukto Natru Sansah. Here they are telling that Kundalini is coil-like structure. This like structure of the Kundalini as like a snake. The general stage of a snake also, when he take rest, he also give preference this situation, not in the state situation. Stage when he woke, then also his body structure as like this, not exactly straight, but in the resting position, he gives the preference of this coiled structure. So as our Kundalini also adjust equal to the snake, that's why we also call it is Bhujangi, one form of the snake. So in this form, this coiled shape, Kundalini in our body, and many texts. So here also not exactly telling ki how many coiled it has. So generally it is three and a half, coiled. And those texts who's written by the Gorakhsanathji, that Gorakh Samhita, I think in the Yog Bija also, there is how many coiled there? Yes, please. Have you
Three and
remembered?
a half.
Eight, sir, eight. In
Yes,
Yoga Vidya,
there
it is
is
eight.
eight. Please remember, that's why I am telling here, please do comparative study, otherwise everything will waste in the exam.
Sir, the place of Kanda is also different in Yoga Vidya. I mean, it's approximately the same, but the way it is described is different.
Little bit difference there. So little bit because the writer is different. Here Swatmaram is the writer. There Gorakhnath is the writer. That's why common both writers they are thinking differently. If I am explaining, my explanation will be different. If you will teach, maybe your explanation will be little different. You learned by me. I am your teacher. You are my student. Either your explanation will be different. Sure, because you will give examples according to your knowledge and I am giving examples according to my experience. That's why these kinds of differentiation common. So those texts which are written by the Gorakhsanathji, Gorakh Samhita, Yog Bija, in that text, and the Siddha Siddhanta Padhati, it's also written by the Gorakhsanathji. In all texts, the Kundalini has total 8 rounds, 8 structure, and other texts, Ataratanavali, Shiv Sahita, both 8 also, 3.5 also, but give preference 3.5. In the other text, okay, other Hatyogi text, mostly text they preference Kundalini has 3.5 coiled structure. Okay.
Yes, sir. This 3.5 is any measurements, sir? Just-
Not exactly how much total length, but only coiled structure it is.
Okay.
For estimate, as per my experience, I can assumption from the how many total distance of our Susmana, maybe the exactly length of the Kundalini. With this diagram, you will understand. It's only my hypothesis, not recommended. I did not study in any text. You can understand, estimate here how much this total distance. So that is the total length of the Kundalini. Okay.
Okay.
Clear, ma'am?
That length was totally surrounded in 3.5. The total length was around in circle in the Mooladhara 3.5. You are mentioning, correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now, here is the name of the Ida Pingala and the Susmana Nadi. And in previously also, I correlated it, Ida Nadi, that Ida Pingala and Susmana correlated with the rivers. Yes, please remind me if anybody is
Sir.
remembering this point.
Yes, sir.
Ganga,
Ida is
Yamuna,
Ganga,
Saraswati.
Ida is Ganga, Pingala is Yamuna, and Sushumna is Saraswati.
Yes, now this is these two sloka will give confirmation of that. It is Ganga Yamuno Madhye Balranda Tapaswini Balatkareण Grihat Vishnu Param Padam. Now Ganga meaning in the next sloka they are explaining Ida Bhavati Ganga. It means Ida Nadi is the, we call it is Ganga, and Pingla Yamuna Nadi. Pingla river we are giving example, it means it is a Yamuna Nadi we are giving, it is Pingla Nadi. And in this sloka also Ganga Yamuno Madhye, it means in the mid of the, here also you can estimate, as like you can see that red color, this coiled structure, it representing the Pingla Nadi. It representing the sun. And the Ida Nadi, which is situated in the left position, left nostril, blue structure. It is the Ida Nadi and it represents the moon. And in between the both Nadis, here you can see that Kundalini Shakti, that we call it is Balaranda Tapaswini. Balaranda Tapaswini. Please note down this point according to exam perspective. Balaranda Tapaswini, it's also we called, it is the another name of the Kundalini, Balaranda Tapaswini. Okay. Because we correlate that in generally also that Parvati and the Shiva, they are the husband wives. Okay? They are the husband wife. Shiv place is the head position and Parvati meaning Shakti position is the Mooladhara position. Okay? And as like same in the that Shiv story, that Parvati, she practiced a lot to happy the Lord Shiva, and after his austerity, then Lord Shiva happy and gave the blessings, and she asked that I want to marry with you. Maybe you know that story. As like same, Kundalini also. Kundalini she also, she is doing austerity. She is doing practice downside, and that practice is our, she is sleeping, which yoga practicing, which we are doing, which we are performing. For example, Bhastrika Pranayama, Matsyendra Asana, Mahamudra, other mudras also, Shaktichalini Mudra. These all mudras, they activated our Kundalini. And after the activating of the Kundalini, then the Kundalini Shakti, it will enter in the Sushumna Nadi and it will reach to the Shiv place, Sahasrara Chakra. Okay, that's then it is the that we call ki now Parvati and Lord Shiva got married and they are living together. So you can understand as like that also. Okay.
Sir, can you explain that shloka again? Ganga Yamuna Yor Madhye.
Yes, it is Ganga Yamunar Madhye. Ganga meaning Chandranadi, and Yamuna Surya Nadi. This kind of structure, I did mistake here. Okay, the position of the Ida and Pingla Nadi. Okay, are you getting this structure?
Yes, sir.
In the center here, it is the Kundalini Shakti. And when it will activate, then it will go in the between this nadi. Here you can understand. If I draw the diagram of the Ida and Pingla, then Ida diagram is like this, and the other is as like this. Now you can understand now that Kundalini is in between the Ida and Pingla. Are you getting or not?
Sir, that is the first part of the shloka. Kundalini is
Yes.
between Ida and Pingala.
Yes. Okay. And next is
Second part.
Balakkarena. This Balatkar is not for the journal which is famous in the world. That boy is forcing the girl. That is Balatkar. No, that is also we call that is also Balatkar. But here Balatkar meaning the forcefully practicing for the to the awakening of the Kundalini. That we call it is Balatkar here. It means we are practicing of the by the austerity of the Kundalini. Okay, forcefully we are doing forcefully because it is sleeping, and forcefully we are awakening it. That and it is the Vishnu Parampadam, supreme state of the Vishnu. Means
What is the meaning of Brihanyat?
Griyat, doing forcefully doing. Okay.
Sir.
It means when after our when Kundalini will be awakened, then it will reach to the upside, the Sahasrara Chakra, and
Sir.
that place they are telling it is the supreme state of the Vishnu. Please note down state of the Vishnu, supreme state of Vishnu after the Kundalini awaken. That is the state. It means the more calming, more peaceful state. And next they are telling what is the meaning of Ganga and Yamuna. They are telling Ida Bhagavati Ganga. Ganga meaning Ida Nadi, Chandra Nadi, and Pingala Yamuna Nadi. Yamuna meaning Pingla Nadi or Surya Nadi. We call it Sun Nadi. And Ida Pingalayor Madhye Bal Randacha Kundali. The place of Kundalini Shakti is in between the Ida and Pingla Nadi. That's why it is called, it is Balaranda. Okay. Yes, please, Balaranda name forward. Come on.
Kundalini.
Another name.
Or
Kundalini.
Kundalini. Yes. In the next sloka, now first I want to ask to you, maybe in your life experience, you have the encounter with the snake, and many persons they are so expert to control the snake. Yes, please let me know for which area first they attack, first they use, how that then snake will be under control. Yes, please. Which area they prefer?
Tail.
Head. Head
Mouth.
exam.
That theory.
Face.
Yes. Now all know very well. He will be foolish guy who will direct catch the head. Otherwise, that snake can bite. So, in general state also, that person who want to control the snake, he will preference his tail, not the head. And same here also. If we want to awaken our Kundalini, same case. We will not direct go on the head of the Kundalini, no. We will start from the tail of the Kundalini because Kundalini is also its snake. This sloka is telling Puchhe par grihye bhujangi. Puchhe meaning tail. Tail of the bhujangi meaning Kundalini Shakti. Par grihye meaning you have to do. Okay? Suptat urdayechet meaning general state is the sleeping state. If you want to activate it, uddayechet by the keeping the that what we called with the help of the tail, we can excite, we can activate the Kundalini. And next, after doing that practice, then what will happen? Nidram vihaya sa shakti urdhamutishta hatata. Meaning, when we start from the tail, then nidra vihaya, that Kundalini which was sleeping, that will leave the sleeping position and it will activate, it will abandoning sleep. And Shakti meaning Kundalini, Urdhamutishtate, it will raise upside towards the Sahasrara Chakra. It will go up now. That it is the meaning of this sloka. It meaning he is preferring when we activate our Kundalini, then it will go upside. If we start from the tail, and if we are doing wrong practice, in many stories, I also heard like this. If you yogas are practicing of the wrong practicing of Kundalini yoga, and they got died, they do not handle its energy. It enters in the Pingla Nadi, it enters in the Susmana Nadi, sorry, the Ida Nadi. Susmana Nadi entrance is good, but if by mistake that Kundalini is following wrong way, then it will destroy yogi completely. That's why here is telling you have to do the practice of Kundalini yoga by the under supervision of a expert teacher. Otherwise, not. If by mistake you are practicing of Kundalini yoga and by mistake you did something wrong, and if the Kundalini follow the wrong path, then if that Kundalini, that same energy, it will destroy his body. That's why importance of Guru here, who has the right knowledge of it. Okay, it is that. And next sloka, it is telling avasthita chaiva pananisa pratasche sayam parhard ardhamatram परपूर्य सूर्य परिधान युक्तया परगृह्य नित्यम परिचालनिया. What is the meaning of it? He is telling avasthita cheva phanani. Phanavati sa meaning we are discussing about the Kundalini Shakti. Phanavati, which has the fun. It is Kundalini. And pratascha and sayam, meaning morning and evening. We have to do the practice of prahar. Yes, One prahar, I have already told you. Yes, please. In the whole day, how many
Eight,
prahar is there?
eight prahar, sir.
8 prahar. And in one prahar, how many hours are there?
3.
3 hours, sir.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Three hours is in the one prahar. Okay. And here is telling prahar ardh, meaning 1.2 prahar. It means 1.1
1.5 hour.
and
1.5.
a half hour. It's the meaning of it. Okay. And same he's also telling here 1.5 hour. We have to do the practice of the Kundalini. And next is telling Parpurya Surya Paridhan Yuktaya Pargrahya Nityam Parichalaniya. Here they is telling breathing in through the right nostril. Yes. Now he is using here Surya Paridhana, meaning Surya Paridhan meaning the practice of Surya Nadi. Because the Kundalini, it is sleeping state. And if we provide the hot environment, only then it will activate. Otherwise, if we provide the cooling environment, then it will continue sleep. In human case also, you can understand in the low temperature, we sleep easily. But if temperature is more in the environment, then we cannot sleep. Same here, that concept is following on the Kundalini activation also. And that's why we will do heating pranayama. And Surya Bhedi pranayama is one of them. So here also Surya Paridhanate, practicing of the to activation our Surya Nadi, Pingala Nadi, till the 1.5 hour. And by the practicing of this morning and evening, then our Kundalini will activate. Okay. Now it is the location of the Kandha. Urdhvam vitasti matram tu vistaram chaturangalam mridulam dhavalam proktam vestita ambar lakshanam. I think in the Gherin Sahita, these kinds of description in, I think, in the Kevali Pranayam there. Please check, cross check there. Maybe there. There is something mentioning about the also Kandha also, and the other text also in the Siddhant Paddhati, Shiv Samhita, deep explanation of the Kandha. Vasisht Samhita, true deep explanation of the Kandha. But here is only, we are getting only one sloka about the Kandha. It is Urdha Vitasti Matram. Vitasti meaning 9 inches. Yes, please. In one Vitasti, how many total length is?
9 inches.
9 inches.
9 inches. And you all know very well also the length of Sutra Neti. How much he explained?
Vitasti.
That is also one with the state means 9 inches length should be there, which we are practicing by that thread. The total length of the thread is 9 inches. And if we convert that inches in the unit of the angul, 9 inches is equal to 12 angul, 12 fingers. These are the finger, 4 finger, 8 finger, 12 finger. If I total measure this book for 8, yeah, it is exactly 12 finger distance. So it is 9 inches. So as like same, Here they are telling Urdham vitasti matram, approximately 1 vitasti or 9 inches or 12 fingers. To Vistaram, above the anus region. Okay, the position of the kandha, that is chaturangulam. That is also four angul distance. You can understand if I draw in the diagram with the help of this diagram. You can understand easily. Okay. For example, it is our anus region. From the anus region, it is the total 9 inches, 4 angul distance, so total 12 angul distance. Okay. And here the location means I am making just separately, but it will be approximately here. 4 angle meaning 4 length and 4 breadth. That cuboidal like structure it will be as like this kind of structure. Each side of the cuboid it is total how many it is? 4 angul. 4 angul meaning 3 inches. Is it clear?
3 inches in height and 3 inches in width, sir.
Yeah, because in cubical structure, all sides are equal as like scale. Okay, all 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. This kind of the structure of the kandha. Yes, please. Which structure it is?
Cuboidal structure.
Cuboidal structure. Okay. And the specificity of this kandha is mridulam. It will be very soft. Dhavalam, its color completely white color. Proktam, telling. Vestitambaram lakshanam. Vestitambaram meaning as like a cloth-like structure. And that cloth is very soft and white color it is. Please remember it is vitasti matram. Total, this question may be asked in the exam. How much distance above it is? It is 1 vitasti above. And how much itself area, that is 4 cubitical structure, 4 angulam. And in inches we call it is 3 inches cubitical structure. Okay.
Cubit is again a different measurement, no? Cubit.
Sorry, maybe I am doing wrong, but I want to say this structure. What we call that it is?
Cuboid, sir. Cuboid.
Yes, cuboid. I want to say, maybe I am using wrong words. Cuboid structure, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Next is Stri Vajrasne. Padau Karabhyam Dharyet Dridam. Yes. Here they are using Vajrasane. Yes, can you assume which asana it is?
Siddhasana.
Yes. In the first chapter, we already understand Siddhasana. We also called it is Vajrasana. It is Muktasana. Okay. So Vajrasana meaning it is the same position which we discussed in the Siddhasana. Yoni Sthanaka Mangri Mula Ghatitam. That like total physical state we have to sit. So okay, sit in the Siddhasana position. Padav Karabhyam Dirdam. You all know very well what is the situation, position of the Siddhasana and eye structure to the eyebrow center, Jalandhar Bandh there. All know what is the exact method of the Siddhasana. And then Gulf Dese Samipe Che Kandam. Yeah, now here you will understand why they are describing Kand. What is the role of Kanda here. Here you also know in the second sloka also there mentioned na in the Siddhasana there was the Mudra Sanstapaya as like this. We have to keep our heel on the genital region, then above heel, the just above that heel. It means the above heel is on the Kandha location. Which location it is?
Kandha.
Yes. That's why here the importance of Kandha. When we are doing the Siddhasana, the below leg, it is on the vagina region, yoni region, genital region, and the above leg, because just above it, na, and that above heel, it is on the location of Kandha location. So it little forcing it is activating. And if we discuss about the detail of the Kandha, then all kinds of nadis, 72,000 nadis, which I am explaining, it is not according to Hathapradipika, I think it is according to Sid-Sanhita or Sid-Siddhantapatya, I think. The whole 72, the total nadis, they started from the location of Kandha. Generally, we say from the navel region, all nadis started, but it is not exactly right answer. Exactly, all 72 kinds of nadis, they started from the position of the Kandha. Yes, please, what I told, please repeat.
All the
72,000
nadis are
nadis
started at
from
the Kanda.
Kandha.
Kandha, that's why Kandha is very, very important here. And that's why Siddhasana is also best asana. Because it activates, it is something creating a force on the center where the starting points of the all nadis. That's why Siddhasana is very, very important asana. Okay? Yes. Please be continue. Today we will, I think 5, 6, 7, 5, 6 slokas more. We will complete this unit today. Next is Vajrasane Sthito Yogi Chalayitva च Kundalim Kuryat Antaram Bhastra Kundali Asu Bodhayet. Yes, now here is the importance of Bhastrika Pranayama. They are telling Bhastram. And in the Bhastrika Kumbhak also we have already studied. Bhastrika Kumbhak control the all three dosas. It removes the extra impurities, the entrance of the Sushmana Nadi, Brahma Nadi. It activates all three Granthi, Brahma Granthi, Vishnu Granthi, Rudra Granthi, and it also activates the Kundalini Shakti. This we have already studied in the Bhastrika Kumbhak. And here also, Swatma Ramji is repeating same lines here. Vajrasane Sthito Yogi. But here asana is different. Yes, please let me know, confirm me in the second chapter during the Bhastrika asana, which asana there was? Come on. Which asana?
I remember.
Which practice? Bhastrika. Yes, please.
Vajrasana.
No. Please
Padmasana.
remember.
Padmasana, sir.
Yes. There's special mention there in second chapter. You have to practice Bhastrika Pranayama, especially posture of the Padmasana. Please read again in the second chapter, okay? And
Yes, sir.
but here is little change of the asana. But here he is recommending Vajrasana, meaning Siddhasana. You have to see. Please note down this point. General state of Pranayama we have to do in the Padmasana. But in the case of Kundalinijagran, Shaktichalinimudra, we have to do Vajrasana, meaning Siddhasana we have to preference. And then do the Bhastrika Pranayama and then Kundalinim, Asu meaning it will easily and soon. What soon? The activation of Kundalini. Bodhayeta. Kundalini will be activated if we practice the Bhastrika Pranayam. Bhastrika Pranayam helps to activate the Kundalini Shakti. In the next sloka, Bhanor Akunchanam Puryate Kundalim Chalayet Tata. Meaning Bhano. Bhano meaning Surya. Om Bhanue Namaha. Bhanu is the synonym of the Surya, sun.
Yes, sir.
It means here they are telling Bhano Kunchanam, meaning we have to practice of the Surya Nadi. And Manipur, sorry, not Surya Nadi, Surya Mandal. Okay, they are correlating with Surya Mandal. That and Surya Mandal, you know the position of the Manipur Chakra. Okay, Surya Mandal. Puryat Kundalim Chalayet. First, contracting the Surya Mandala. Okay, and then Kundalini should be moved. Kundali Chalayet Tata. And then Mukt Vaktra Katasyapi Tasya Mrityu Bhayam Kuta. If any yogi who is practicing this practice, practicing of the contracting of the Surya Mandala, then Kundalini will be activated and that yogi Mrityu Bhayam Kuta. No any kind of fear of death in that yogi. Okay? And in the next sloka, Mahurat Dve Paryantam Nirbhayam Chalanas Dasau Urdham Akarsayate Kinchit Susmanayam Samudgata. Yes. For how long? How long we continue practicing of to activation of Kundalini? Yes. First, which we discussed, then after 1.5 hours, Kundalini will activate. If we continue practice of Surya Nadi, Surya Bhedan, continue 1.5 hours, then Kundalini will activate. And now if it activated, now how long we have to maintain this activation? That is in this sloka. That is Mahurat Dvayam, meaning 2 Muhurat. And 1 Muhurat is equal to I think 2 Ghadi. Please give me 1 minute. I think 2 Ghadi it is. Yes. 1 Muhurat is equal to 2 Ghadi. Ghadi. Muhurat. Okay. And in 1 Ghadi is equal to 1 Ghadi is equal to 24 minutes. Okay. And total he is telling 2 Muhurat. So 2 Muhurat meaning 4 Ghadi. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
And 4 Ghadi is equal to how many minutes?
96.
Yes, correct answer. 96 minutes. And they are describing wrong here. Hour and a half. They are telling 90 minutes. It approximates 90, but if we calculate in deep, that total is how much minutes it is?
96.
96. Please correct it. It's wrong here. Okay. Not 1.5 hour, 1 hour, 36 minutes. Mahurat Dvam Paryantam Nirbhayam means till 96 minutes. Continue, we have to activate our Kundalini. Continue and regular 96 minutes. Urdhavam akarsayate kinchit susmana. In the susmana nadi, continue practicing of the till 96 minutes. The Kundalini will flow up and down, up and down, up and down. And in the next sloka, ten Kundalini tasya susmanaya mukham dravam jahati tasmat pranoyam susmanam vajrati sautaha. It means if we follow this way, if we continue practice to activation of the Kundalini, then it easy Kundalini to see opening the Susmana. Then Susmana, the entrance will open and thus prana proceed through the Susmana. You all know very well, if that obstacle remove, which is situated in the entrance of the Kundalini, how many obstacles are there? First obstacles, the impurities, Kafadi Argal, na? Kafadi Argal, first obstacle. And second, Kundalini itself also a obstacle because it is sleeping at the entrance of the Susmana. So these two are the obstacle. Okay, we have activated the Kundalini. So it means that obstacle has removed, sold. And the other
So what is
obstacle,
the first obstacle? What is the name of first
Kafadi Argal.
obstacle?
I think you missed the Bhastrika Kumbha class. I think that's why you are asking this question. I explained
Yes.
detail in the Bhastrika Kumbha. Are others are getting or not? Yes, please. Who
Yes, sir.
attended that class? Okay. That Kafadi, that impurities are as the location of the entrance of the Susmana Nadi, and other Kundalini itself. The Kundalini removed because it is activating. Okay, it is abandoning the sleeping, and that Kafadi Argal, because we are practicing Bhastrika also, and Bhastrika helps to remove that Kafadi Argal, that impurities. So then prana will automatic, it will enter in the Susumna Nadi. Yes or no? Are you getting what is the concept here? Come on. Yes or no?
Sir.
Okay. I think 2 sloka pending here. Yes. Yes, to complete today and third chapter complete. Tasmat sanchalayet nityam suk suptam arundatim tasya sanchalanai yogi rogi pramuchate. Again they are telling, if you activate your Kundalini, then you will be freed from the disease. No any kinds of disease will be in the yogi body if Kundalini is activated. Okay. And next is Yen Sanchalita Sakti. If continue regularly, he activate the Kundalini Sakti. Sa yogi siddhi, many kinds of perfectness, siddhis yogi will get. And Kimatra Bahuno Kalam Jayati Leelaya, meaning no any kind of he will can control his death also. Kalam, no effect of the time and the death. Time and the death, no any effect on the yogi who is practicing of the Kundalini regularly for that yogi. Sorry, one to sloka also there. Brahmacharya ratasti eva nityam hitmitasana mandalat drisya siddhi kundalya abhyasa yogina. Yes, now they are telling the some quality of the yoga practitioners. First, that should be brahmachari. Okay, brahmachari means all the senses under control. And nityam hitmitasana. Hitmitasana meaning he have to control his diet also. Diet should be under control. Mandalata drisya. And if we continue practicing, then mandalata, one mandal is equal to 40 days. Yes, all of you note down. One mandal is equal to how many days?
40.
40 days. Within the 40 days, the symptoms of the Kundalini we can see in his body. As like when we see the pictures of the Buddha and pictures of the other gods, you can see the aura. And in the case of Nadi Sodhan also we studied now that that his body will be radiant, light, slim body, activity Jatragni, that kind of the symptoms of the Nadi Suddhi. And same here, he is telling within 40 days. Within 40 days, we can see many kinds of physical symptoms in the yogi body also if he is continue practicing of Kundalini Shakti. Okay. Next is Kundali चालयित्वा तु भस्तरा कुर्यात् विशेषतः एवं भ्यस्ततो नित्यम यमिनो yam bhi kute. Meaning it is again same repeating. It is one of the best exercise. Good exercise regularly we should do. Okay. And next is, yes, it is very, very important. Because notice in single mudra, no any description about the nadi is there. But here they are describing Dva Saptati Sahasra Nam Nadi Nam Manasodanam. It means this practice. Which mudra we are discussing? Yes, please.
Shaktichalini.
Shaktichalini.
Shaktichalan mudra. It meaning Shaktichalan mudra. It helps to clean our all 72,000 nadis. Benefit of it, special benefit, okay? And next, Kutaya Prachalanayo api Payah Kundaliya Abhyasat. That's why Kundalini we should do practice of this, okay? And next is Iyam tu Madhyama Nadi. Dida Bhyasena Yogina Madhyama Nadi meaning Susmana Nadi. Asan Prana Sayyama Mudra Adi Sarla Bhavete. It means if we able to control our Susmana Nadi, then automatically Asan Pranayam Sayyam, they will be easy. Or with this practice, you reverse also same. By the practicing of Asana Pranayam Mudra, we can control the Susmana Nadi, and same, if we are able to control the Susmana Nadi, then Asana Pranayam Mudra will be easy for us. Same, okay? Next is Abhyase tu Vinidraanam Manodhritva Samadhina Rudrani va Paramudra Bhadram Siddhi Priyachati. Now here they are telling Rudrani. Rudrani meaning Shambhavi Mudra. Shambhavi Mudra. I told you na, except 10th Mudra, 11th Mudra also here, that is Rudra, Shambhavi Mudra, Rudrani. And when we have to do practice of the Shambhavi Mudra, here is description for those who are alert the mind and one-pointed. Alert, concentrated, and one-pointed. If these two kinds of quality in the yogi, then in the samadhi state, then they do practice of the Rudrani. Shambhavi Mudra, they should do practice. Is the greatest mudra for bestowing
Sir,
perfect
repeat
sleep.
this, sir. Repeat this shloka.
Its meaning is that who should do Shambhavi Mudra? For that yoga, that yogis who are so alert and one pointed mind, very focused mind, that yogi in the meditation stage, samadhi state. If this quality in any yogi, then he should practice of Shambhavi Mudra, otherwise not. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I think that's why Swatam Ramji is not including Shambhavi Mudra in the main 10 mudras. I think that this is the condition of Shambhavi Mudra. That's why he's explaining separately this mudra. Next is Raj Yogam Vina Prithvi, Raj Yogam Vina Nasa, Raj Yogam Vina Mudra Vichitra. It means importance of the Raj Yoga. In the second sloka of the first Updesh, we discussed na Kevalam Raj Yoga ye Hatvidopudishyate. Swatma Ramji, he's telling ki the purpose of Hatha Yoga only to reach the Raj Yoga. As Raj Yoga is the highest stage of the yoga, highest stage of the enlightenment. So importance of Raj Yoga, it is here. Again, same things they are repeating. How many pending? 3. They are not completed. But today we'll complete. Marutasya vidhim sarvam मनोयुक्तम संभसेत इतरत्र न कर्तव्यो मनोवृत्तिर मनीषिणी. It meaning all the pranayama methods are to be done with the concentrated mind. The wise man should not let his mind, not special anything in this sloka. Generally, you all know very well. Next is Iti Mudra Dasa Proktam. Okay, these 10 mudras which we discussed, Mahamudra, Mahabad Mudra, Mahaved Mudra, Khechari Mudra, Udyan, Jalandhar, Moolband, Vajroli, and Shaktichalini. These total 10 mudras, Viprit Karni we missed, okay? These 10 mudras, Proktam, Adinathano, Sambhuna, these are the described by the Lord Shiva. Adinath, Ekaika Tasu, Yaminam, Mahasiddhi, means each mudras, we can get many kinds of benefits, many kinds of perfectness we can get. And next sloka is telling, Updesam hi mudranam yodhate sampradayikam sa ev Sri Guru Swami Sakshi the Iswaram Sai. He is telling, who is explaining in detail, as like now I am explaining to you, but I am explaining you only orally. Now here, Swatma Ramji is describing that yogi who is explaining practically. That he told, that is Sri Guru, Swami, and Ishwar. We call that guy. In the same case, now here I am only orally I am explaining to you. For example, think I am that kind of guru who myself also activated, and now you came my house, and now I am giving instruction to you, do that, do that, do that. Now for you, what is the my position? Then you will tell me Sri Guru. Sri Guru, one name, second name Ishwar, and third name is Swami. These 3 names, please remember according to the exam perspective. Okay. 3 names of that Guru who is instructing us the exact method of these mudras. And next is telling तस्य वाक्यो परो भूत्वा मुद्राभ्यासे समाहितः अणिमादि गुणै साधक लभ्यते काल वंचनम. Okay, they are telling tasya vakya paro bhutva mudra bhyase samahita, means if you practice of these mudras, then anima adi gunai, anima adi 8 kinds of special siddhis, anima, mahima, garima, laghima, prakti, prakamya, isitam, vasitam. These are the total 8 special siddhis. As like Hanumanji, we can become labhyate kalvanchanam, and we will be, the time and death will be under control of the yogi. Iti Hathapradipikayam Tritopdesika. It means now our 3rd chapter has completed. Congratulations to all of you. Finally, we completed 3rd chapter. Yes, hope the concepts of mudra cleared you. Please give me feedback.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
revise the class by you.
Sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, please, all of you, message the names of the Kundalini. Yes, please, all of you, please message. How many kinds of names they are telling here in the this book? Yes, Sonia ji. Yes, Sonia ji, please unmute and answer.
Yes, sir. The synonyms of the Kundalini Shakti are Kaukilangi, Kundalini, Bhujangi, Shakti, Ishori, Kundali, and Arundhati, sir.
And except these 7 names, one name also there in the next lokas. What is it?
Sorry, sir.
Others? Other, please answer.
Balarandam.
Excellent. Balranda. Remember, Sonia ji?
Okay, sir.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Now, please let me know the importance of Kundalini. Why we do Kundalini? Why? What's the importance of Kundalini? Yes, Vijay, ma'am, please answer.
It's just a door to open the key. So, for the yogi, this door is the liberation.
Yes, Sonia ji also message same. It is the key of liberation.
Yes.
Kundalini, okay? Nice answer. Okay. Who can explain the about the Kandha? What is Kandha? What is the importance of Kandha? And what is the exact position of Kandha? Location and how it looks. Yes. Anyone can explain? Raise your hand, please. About Kandha. Yes, Usha madam, please give answer by on your camera. Yes. What is Kandha?
Sir, Kandha is the point where all the nadis originate. All the 72,000 nadis originate. So the description about Kandha is given in such a way where the distance from where it is located in the body, it is said that from the anus region or the Muladhara, it is located 9 inches above that. 9 inches above that is nothing but 1 vitasti. And 9 inches is also equal to 12 angulas.
Good.
And there it is in a cuboid shape. Cuboid shape is with equal width and equal height. So the height and width are mentioned as 4 angulas and 4 angulas.
Good, good, good. Nice, nice. And other quality?
And the description is it is a very soft white colored structure, just like a cloth.
Good.
Veshtambara.
Veshtambaram, good. And which asana helps to activate, will affect the Kanda? And how?
Siddhasana. Siddhasana.
How?
But here it is mentioned
Which
Vajrasana.
is called as Vajrasana in this particular mudra.
How? How Vajrasana?
By placing the feet, by placing the heel, one heel above the genital region and the other heel pressing the kandha.
Yes, it is the right answer. Nice. Excellent. Good. Now I am fully satisfied. You all are listen to me very carefully. Good. That's why you are responding very well without looking the books. Okay. Now who can explain the method, the activation of Kundalini? Yes, requesting to Rupwaliji.
Sir, through Bhrastika pranayam or Surya Bhedi pranayam.
Yes, please explain in detail. Detail, madam, detail. How, when, from
Sir,
which area? On your camera and answer.
it's really difficult to explain, but I'll try. Sir, because Kundalini Shakti is in the sleeping stage, so it's she needs to a heat environment for activation. So we do Surya Bhedi pranayam, and Bhrastika pranayam also uh, generate heat in our body, so it helps to awaken or activate the Kundalini Shakti.
Good. How long we have to do practice? Anything you
So
are remembering?
one and a half, uh, no, one mandala, there's 40 days, regular practice of 40 days. Little bit
You are
confusing, sir.
making confusing.
Yes, sir, little bit.
Confusion है solution का पता नहीं. Who will solve this question? Yes.
Sir, the Surya Bhedi has to be practiced morning and evening each time for 1.5 hours. And then when we are doing Bhastrika, it should be practiced for 4 ghatis, which is nothing but 96 minutes or 1 hour 36 minutes.
What is 96 minutes here?
They gave that the muhurat must be 4. It should be 4 ghatis. The muhurta dvaya.
No, I'm asking 96 minutes is the time key in that period Kundalini will
Sushumna
activate
will,
or something
yeah.
else.
So
No, the
maintain
Sushumna will
that
travel.
awaking stage of Kundalini for
The
96
After
minutes.
awaking the Kundalini, the
Yeah, the
period of
prana will
activate the
travel in the
Kundalini
Sushumna Nadi
is
for
1.5
96
hours is
minutes.
different. And if it is activated, then continue 96 minutes we have to maintain it.
So the
That
Surya
is
Bhedi has to be done for 1.5 hours in the morning and 1.5 hours in the evening, which is Ardha Yama. Or what is the,
Artha
I
Pahar.
forgot the word. Prahar. Yeah.
Pahar.
Yeah.
Nice. Please repeat again. Oh, sorry. Please read again. Then you will 100% sure, and this concept will fit in your mind. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Other benefits
Sir,
requesting
why
to.
did they give it in that order? Like first they gave the Surya Bhedi and then they gave the asana. First it has to be asana and then they have to describe the time, right?
Read it again, then you will get 100% sure. Yes, Anita ma'am, please conclude the all benefits of the Shaktichalan Mudra.
uh, we will get the cities, sir. We will conquer our time of death, and we will be free from all diseases.
Other,
Other things, many are there.
Anita ma'am, not fully active you are. Others are very actively and they are responding very well, but I am not fully satisfied with you.
Sir, it
Yes,
also
sir.
helps to clean the 72,000 nadis.
Good, good, good. Other benefits,
Also,
Rupaliji?
impurities,
Removes the
impurities,
From diseases, and it controls the concure his time of death.
it removes
Excellent.
kapha and also
and
argan, other
yes, sir.
impurities.
Other obstacles, two obstacles, impurities.
Good, 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 good. Nice, 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 Vijay ma'am. Good, good. Yes, you all are very active, right? Good.
And many kinds of siddhis are acquired by the yogi who practices this regularly.
And other also in the last also, that Lord Shiva, what is he is telling? Which kind of benefits Lord Shiva is
Asana,
telling?
pranayama, and mudra will be very easy for the one who controls the Sushumna Nadi.
Okay, and 8 kinds of special siddhi also they can get.
Yeah.
Anima adi, 8 kinds of
Mudra
siddhi.
dasa prokta adinathena sambhutna.
Good, 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 good. So it is, and yeah, here also something lines about the Sambhavi Mudra. Yes, so requesting to Sonia ji. Yes, please clear the doubt. What is the condition then for the Sambhavi Mudra here?
Uh, Sir, in Sambhavi Mudra, those persons should be alert, and the mind should be one pointed mind.
Excellent. Nice answer, Sonia ji. Good. Yes, from this loka, our third chapter is completed. Yes, so requesting to anyone, please come forward and do the Santi part.
One question, so can you provide this PDF?
Okay, I will share it in the group, okay? And
Sir, I'm not
Usha
in
ma'am,
the notes group.
please
Please
message,
add
then
me.
Usha ma'am will add you. Now,
Okay, sir.
Usha
Okay.
ma'am, Urupalaji is regular, please add her in the group, okay?
Sir,
Okay, sir.
myself also, sir.
Please interchange your numbers, okay?
Sir,
Yes,
myself
but
also
yes, we,
not in that group. Vijay Kumar.
yeah. Please message your number also there. Usha ma'am will note down your number and she will add you in the notes group, okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Usha, Vijay ma'am, please conclude the class.
Oh, sure, sir. Sit comfortably. Make sure that make your head, neck, and spine erect. Keep the both arms in the Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in and exhale by chanting Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Gunatu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mavit Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms gently and keep it on your eyes. Take again a deep breath in. Remove the palms. Open your eyes with smile. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.